I am Gwen Ciletti-Dougherty. I am a senior public health student with a double minor in psychology and biology. I have been part of the same organization since freshman year, actually. I joined Habitat for Humanity, which now I am the president. We mainly work with the Erie County Habitat for Humanity, building houses around Erie County for those who can't afford to live and build their own houses. And we also work at their Restore, which is across from the LECOM campus, which is like a secondhand home furnishing store. So you can buy things for cheap, kind of like a Goodwill. And I am currently the president of Habitat. I am also the president of Relay for Life. This club focuses on raising money for the American Cancer Society. Our goal this year is to have a massive event on either March 18th or the 25th, where we get the whole campus involved. It's going to be a lot of fun. We haven't had a true event since before COVID, so we're kind of starting from the ground up, which is pretty cool. I also am the secretary of Phi Eta Sigma, which is a freshman honors society that you could get inducted to based on your GPA at the end of freshman year. And we're just really focused on our service and helping out the Erie community. So Relay for Life this year, like I said, will be March 18th or 25th. And the idea of it is we get different clubs, sports teams, fraternities, sororities, faculty members to make their own teams. And then in turn, they're going to have their own table at the event with an activity that is focused on our theme. And our theme this year is Fighting for a Cure, like sports themed. So every table will have something to do with that. It's kind of at their own leisure, whatever they feel. And then every team is going to compete with one another to raise money, and whoever raises the most money, there will be a big prize given for them. We'll have raffle basket giveaways, merchandise, all kinds of stuff. We're going to have food catered, and we won't be able to do it without student involvement, so we really hope to get as many clubs and sport teams involved as possible this year. Although we haven't had one in 4 years, I'm really excited, and I think we will reach our goal of $10,000 if we can get the Gannon community to get involved with us. After I graduate in May, I plan to continue straight into graduate school. I am hoping to go straight into a PhD program in global health and sustainable development, which will then lead me into working into third world countries and helping develop their healthcare systems to try and prevent epidemics and pandemics from happening, and just ensuring that everyone in those tribes or those nations get fair access to any healthcare and have a true chance at surviving the way they should. I think Gannon does a great job with keeping its students involved. For being such a small campus, you wouldn't think we have as many opportunities as we do, whether it's the club sports teams, which we have a large amount of, which I think is great, or we have different clubs for anyone's interest, anyone's major, which I think is great. And Gannon's also very centered on giving back to the community through Give Day and Day of Caring. And that's something very special that I don't think most colleges do, so I'm very thankful to be somewhere that does something like that, because giving back is very important to me. My favorite experience so far at Gannon definitely has been the COVID lab. I have created a whole new family there. Last year we were fortunate enough to have 4 students work with us. So we have a little team there with our manager. Now I'm the only student left, so it's a little sad, but we're all still pretty close. And without that family, I don't think my Gannon experience would be as great as it is today. The biggest accomplishment so far in any of my clubs is currently still in progress. It's with Relay for Life. It is a big undertaking to start a new event, but I have a pretty great team right now, and we are planning something pretty huge. So as long as we get everything put together and we get the campus involved, I'm really excited, and it should be very successful in raising our $10,000 goal that we have for the American Cancer Society. Ever since I was born, I have been very close with my uncle. He was in middle school when I was born, so we've always been like best friends. Whenever I went to my grandparents, he was in charge of taking care of me. And to this day, we are still very close. I look to him for anything career-wise, college-wise. He has a lot of goals in life and he's very detail oriented, so I know I can go to him and he's always going to push me and he always believes in me. I also do all of this for my little sister. She's 6 and I just want her to see that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. And so I'm always trying to make her proud of me and show her that anything's possible. The first one would be passionate. Anything I put my mind to, the people I love, anything like that, I give my heart and soul to. I'm also adventurous, like I said. I travel a lot, and that kind of has shaped who I am and has also shaped the career I want to have one day. So traveling and being adventurous definitely is important to me. And the last would be dedicated. When it comes to my studies, I give 110%. When it comes to my career, I am fully focused on going to graduate school after this and then continuing into my career and just doing what I believe I was meant to do. Get involved on campus. Your experience won't be the same if you don't. Going to classes is great, and yes, you're going to make friends, but joining the clubs, doing the research, joining a club sports team, being on an actual sports team, anything like that, you're going to build a family that you otherwise wouldn't, and that's what's going to make your college experience so memorable.